2 days since somebody allegedly tried to kill Donald Trump again.
Shout out Trump, man.
And you're here at the podium in the White House briefing room calling him a threat. How many more assassination attempts on Donald Trump until the president and the vice president and you pick a different word to describe Trump other than threat?
Peter, if anything from this administration, I actually completely disagree with the premise of your question, the question that you're asking. It is also incredibly dangerous in the way that you're asking it, because American people are watching. And to say that from an administration who has consistently condemned political violence, from an administration where the president called the former president and was thankful, grateful that he was okay, from an administration who has called out January 6th, called out the attack of Paul Pelosi, called out and said we need to lower the temperature after the Butler incident, and now for you to make that kind of comment in your question, because your question involved a comment and a statement. And, it is, oh
my God.
That is also incredibly dangerous.
She actually got up and walked out of that press conference whenever Peter asked her that question again, because let's just be honest, man. She ain't even really answered, but all of a sudden, I don't know why, like, just not letting me find it. I thought I already had it pulled up, but it's gone now. But bottom line is, man, Peter, he was asking her, because they was talking about the assassination attempt, the second one that just happened on former President Trump. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you vote for, you feel me? You always supposed to condemn political violence, guys. If we got our leaders getting assassinated, then we just become another third world country. You feel me? We become some type of anarchist civilization. You feel me? So bottom line, man, taking out any leaders anywhere across the globe, it's always just something you should never do, man. It's something you should always condemn. But the problem is, guys, people keep trying to kill Trump because when you listen to the Democrats, you know what I'm saying, and they hyping each other up and they giving these speeches and the people out there are all proud and strong, and they over here like using hateful speech to depict Trump in a hateful way. Now, if you want to go over here and just say the man is hateful or whatever and back it up by facts, do what you got to do, guys. But you got to understand, whenever you using certain language like a threat to democracy, calling Trump a modern day Hitler, you know what I'm saying that he's going to be a dictator, saying that he's going to put an end to democracy, that's strong words. And there's a lot of psychopathic people out here in the world that I don't think these administrations are really considering. You feel me? I mean, just look at, like, they want to call him unhinged, but they're using this type of rhetoric and this type of language, but they always bring up January 6th about Trump. You know what I'm saying? They want to say that the speech that he gave incited violence, even though he said go march and protest peacefully. It's a lot in there that can be interpreted as let's get violent in this motherfucker. So it's like, for y'all not to acknowledge that y'all doing the same thing, using these keywords like threat to democracy, fucking Hitler, comparing anybody to Hitler that's in a position of power or in a position that they could become the president. You painting this man as Hitler. Y'all don't think it's gonna be some crazy fucking psychopathic people out here that's ready to save the nation, that's ready to do what they gotta do to stop the next fucking Hitler? I heard somebody on the podcast say, just imagine if everybody could time travel back to whenever, before World War I and World War II, before back when Hitler was born. If you knew that Hitler was gonna turn out to be Hitler and do all the shit he did, would you go back in time and fucking kill him? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you would. You know what I'm saying? So that just makes my point to say, if you get to calling a new presidential elect the next Hitler, don't y'all think somebody's gonna want to be a hero and go out there and take that man's life? Now, I don't even gotta ask y'all, do y'all think? Because it's obvious it already happened twice. It already happened twice. The last motherfucker, which I did a video on, Ryan, whatever his name was, This motherfucker was recruiting people to go to war. He was already on the FBI watch list and all type of shit. Somehow, some way, he was able to goddamn post up for 12 hours outside of Trump golf course. And luckily, the Secret Service saw him first, but I can almost guarantee you, man, he's being influenced by the certain language that these people is out here using, man. I think right the next day or 2 days later after Trump almost got shot again, Hillary Clinton went on to call him a threat to democracy again. So it's like, y'all keep saying threats and Hitler and dictator and all this shit, man. People, just open your eyes and realize that that's just rhetoric. That's just words. That's just how they do these campaigns. We already know that Trump already was in charge of the country for 4 years back in 2016. He didn't become a dictator. Democracy never ended. In fact, they had an election. Now, he wanted to challenge that motherfucker, and a small, very small percentage of his fan base went a little bit too crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's consequences for that. Them motherfuckers is in jail. You feel me? And we moved on as a country now. They trying to use that and leverage it like Trump gonna fucking overthrow democracy if he loses this time. But I kind of feel like, man, if he lose this time, he just gonna fucking lose this time, man. It is gonna be what it is, man. But nah, I gotta show y'all this clip of her fucking walking out of the interview before we get out of here. Nah.
Only 2 days since somebody allegedly tried to kill Donald Trump again. And you're here at the podium in the White House briefing room calling him a threat. How many more assassination attempts on Donald Trump until the president and the vice president and you pick a different word to describe Trump other than threat?
All right, thanks everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
And that's our representatives, the people that's in charge. She in charge of the press briefings, but just the people that they got working for us, man. Don't even got to fucking answer the questions. They just can dismiss it whenever they feel like it. But hey, that's the rules to the game. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave Guy made it. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button and hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here.